From roaring engines to pounding hooves, thundering crowds to silent focus. The world is captivated by the spectacle of competition. These aren't just races, they are legends carved into history, pushing the limits of human, animal, and machine. Join us as we count down the top 10 most famous races in the world. The boat race is an annual rowing race between Cambridge and Oxford University boat clubs. Some might think it's just for posh people, but it's much more than that. The men's race began in 1829 and the women's in 1927, making it a long-standing tradition. The championship course stretches 4.2 miles from Putney to Mortlake on the Thames. That's 3 times longer than an Olympic race. Believe it or not, in 1877, the race resulted in a dead heat, all thanks to an old and possibly blind judge. More than just a race, it is a symbol of tradition, rivalry, and the pursuit of excellence. The question remains, will Cambridge continue their dominance or will Oxford make a comeback? Every March, mushers and their dog teams face one of the world's most brutal races. It's the Iditarod, a grueling test across Alaska's unforgiving terrain. They battle blizzards, sub-zero temperatures, and gale-force winds, pushing through extreme conditions. This race honors the history of dog mushing and the 1925 Serum Run to Nome. It is a powerful bond between musher and dog that makes the Iditarod so famous. The Grand National, a true test of horse and rider. First run in 1839, this steeplechase covers about 4 miles with 30 challenging fences. Fences like Betcher's Brook and the Canal Turn are notorious for their difficulty. The Grand National has faced disruptions, from voided races to bomb threats, but it always returns. Aintree's Grand National, a legendary race. The Boston Marathon, a story of resilience. Inspired by Fadipide's legendary run, the marathon was reborn in 1896. In 1897, Boston's first race linked Athenian and American liberty on Patriots' Day. The race grew from 15 runners to thousands, adding women and wheelchair divisions, becoming New England's most viewed sporting event. Tragedy struck in 2013, but Boston responded with resilience. The America's Cup is the oldest active international competition in sports. At stake is the America's Cup trophy, often called the Old Mug. For over a century, from 1857 to 1983, the New York Yacht Club successfully defended the trophy. This reign marked the longest winning streak in sports history. The America's Cup is a thrilling blend of sailing skill, innovative boat design, and fierce competition. The Kentucky Derby, America's most watched horse race, is held every first Saturday of May at Churchill Downs in Louisville, Kentucky. The first Derby was in 1875, inspired by European races. The winner was Aristides. The track faced financial trouble, but was revitalized by Matt Winn. Known as the Run for the Roses, it is the first leg of the Triple Crown. A record was set in 2024, with over $320 million bet on the races. Welcome to the Monaco Grand Prix, a race where millionaires rub elbows with adrenaline junkies, and a single mistake can send you straight into the Mediterranean. Established in 1929, the Automobile Club de Monaco needed a race to gain full national status. The first race was won by William Grover Williams in a Bugatti. The circuit is extremely narrow, with elevation changes and tight corners. It's one of the most demanding circuits in Formula One. It is considered one of the most important and prestigious races in the world, and part of the Triple Crown of motorsport. Ayrton Senna holds the record with 6 wins, including 5 consecutive victories. The Indianapolis 500, the greatest spectacle in racing. Since 1911, 33 cars have raced 500 miles at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. The speedway was built to test cars and paved with 2 million bricks. The Indy 500 has been part of both the World Manufacturers and Formula One championships. A.J. Foyt, Al Unser, Rick Mears, and Helio Castrone's each won 4 times. Le Mans, it's not just a race, it's an endurance test, 24 hours pushing car and driver to the limit. 85% of the lap is at full throttle, requiring insane speeds. Reliability is key, pushing manufacturers to build cars that can truly last. Held in mid-June, short nights meet hot days, and rain is always a possibility. Le Mans has always been on the cutting edge, pushing car tech that hits the road. The Tour de France, a race born from a newspaper rivalry in 1903, has become one of the most famous races in the world. A journalist suggested the race around France to boost sales of a struggling newspaper, and it worked. The race covers around 3,500 kilometers in just over 3 weeks, with iconic stages in the Pyrenees and Alps. Racers compete for the yellow jersey, awarded for overall lead, the green jersey for sprinters, and the polka dot jersey for climbers. However, the Tour has also faced challenges, most notably doping controversies, a challenge the sport continues to grapple with. Comment below if we missed anything. Like and subscribe for more videos like this. See you in the next one.